everybody, Lance here, back behind the update desk in a rare move. I just want to do something different today, as you can see. Now, as you all know, I normally take the last weekend of the month off for videos, but I actually have a response video today, and that's the reason why I'm on. This video is actually from the YouTuber Some Black Guy. Now, in the video itself, as I look at my computer monitor, it says, the video is entitled, why do people hate progressive liberals? Well, there's videos all over the place, and we all know that. Now, I decided to expand on what he said a little bit. Now, in this first part of the video, he explains why in far as not having a conversation. So let's take a look.
And that's one thing that a lot of people on the left that are missing. They're missing a lot of points where if you talk to somebody, have a conversation. Like if I have a conversation with one of my friends that is a huge fucking liberal, they'll tell me like how much he just distrusts the mainstream media. Meanwhile, a lot of stuff that they come out saying like about Donald Trump and like say a lot of Republicans, they'll believe that shit. And I'm just like, well, you know, you see how there's a conflict right there. And what I'm trying to get at is that you have the media, it's largely liberal. You have Hollywood is liberal. You have all these different big entities in the United States that are mostly liberal, and they're coming out with their rhetoric and they're throwing shade at the Republicans, and they're trying to tell you certain things like you can't do this, you can't do that, or this, it's like this, or it's like that. And I'm like, they're the new authoritarians, and people are getting sick and tired of it. People are like, I don't want to fucking deal with this shit anymore. I don't want you to tell me what to say. I just want to be free. And right now, the liberals are the ones that are in control, and that's why people are sick and tired. And
you know what? He's absolutely right, because a lot of them don't want a conversation at all, and that's a sad state of affairs. Now, he did bring up a good point that the die-hard red meat conservatives, yes, they used to be like that, but you're talking 1995, 96, 97, you're talking about mid-1990s, and this is one of those ones to where I'm thinking to myself, okay, a lot of them now, they don't want to have that conversation. It's what they say, that's fact, and that's it. Now, in this video, he actually talked about that, where like a lot of the liberals, and I'm talking about the die-hard regressive left, they distrust the mainstream media. Now, you know what? There's a lot of people across the political spectrum just like that, and I see it in the chat rooms I'm in all the time. But I'm thinking to myself, if you distrust them so much, then why are you getting your information as far as news from an ultra-partisan source? As an example, I had a conversation with a couple people on a page that I'm on, and I actually asked this question about, mainstream media. They pulled me up an article from Bipartisan Report. Fucking really? I mean, that's highly, highly, highly hypocritical. Now, another issue I see as far as the regressive left is that they try to shut you down. Now, especially if you don't agree with them 100%. I mean, they try to gaslight you into your position. They try to shame you into position. And I'll get to that later on in this video, as far as the shaming part. Now, with the gaslighting, if you don't agree 100%, let's say you're a xenophobe, a homophobe, a racist, whatever you want to call it. It's straight fucking bullshit. You know it. I know it. It makes no sense. You're not trying to have a conversation. It's a one-way conversation if it is, and it's like, it doesn't work that way in conversations. It just doesn't. Sorry, guys. It really, really doesn't. Now, the next part of this video of Some Black Guys I'm going to talk about, and he brings up a really good point. Now, as all you know, I am no fan of Donald Trump. Everybody knows that who knows me. But he brings up a good point, and in this second part of his video, here's exactly what he spoke about.
One thing that I hate the absolute most is censorship. I've always been a champion of freedom of speech, and right now there's a lot of people on the left that are trying to police those things. And there's people like Donald Trump that doesn't give a shit about trying to police people, or he doesn't use tactics to say you're racist or deplorable or fucking whatever, and people are resonating with that, and they're fucking just tired of the shit that's on the left for them. Like, everybody's getting fucking triggered by everything. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if some of you didn't know, Because there's probably a lot of you that are scratching your heads being like, why the fuck does everybody have such a problem with liberals? Aren't we the good guys? Aren't the Republicans, are the conservatives the bad guys? You know, it's been like that for a while. Why is the tide turning? How is Donald Trump, winning? How are people listening to this guy? He's racist. And I'm like, therein lies the fucking problem. Because I mean, is he really racist? Have you really fucking looked into anything? I asked people on Facebook, I'm like, a lot of you motherfuckers are saying Donald Trump is a racist. Please explain to me why, because I want to make a video about him, and I want to show people like what people think. People in real life, not just grabbing things from the internet, but people that I interact with. And the thing is, no one gave me a fucking answer. Nobody gave me an answer. Like, literally nobody gave me a fucking answer. And it kind of made me mad because there's a lot of people that would talk shit, but once they called out on their bullshit, they got nothing to say. And I'm like, that's kind of how things are going in a nutshell for the regressive liberals nowadays, where they talk all this shit, they say all this stuff, and then when you try to ask them questions or call them out on their stuff, they have nothing to say. God damn, I'm about to fuck up my background. But they have nothing to say really, other than just those, you're racist, you're this, you're that, you're deplorable.
He's also 100% right in that statement. And let me explain why. It's trying to do some serious policing, They're trying to police everyone, from the media, the Hollywood left, those type of things. It's like all these SJWs out there, trying to shame somebody into your position never works. Now, some black guy actually hinted at this, and it's called reverse human psychology. Human psychology starts to set in. Basically, like you tell them that all the time. In their minds, I know mine too, you decide to start to take the exact opposite approach. And here's the reason why. It's just, like I said, this human psychology that's going to happen to some people. And I know they understand that, but I don't think they completely, totally understand that. Now, far as trying to shame people and publicly do it, the shaming, trying to get them fired from their jobs, try to get them thrown in jail. Don't even get me started on the doxing, or even the people they do to gamers. They try to do that. I think they try to call the police. I can't think the name of it now, and I apologize. Please remind me in the comments below. I can't remember what the hell it's called. That's not the American way. You know what that is? I've said it 2 years ago on this channel. I said it 6 months ago on this channel. I said it 3 months ago on this channel. And I totally stand behind what I said. You know what that is? That's Mao's China. That's exactly what that is. Do you really, and this is to the far left regressives, is that what you want? To control the narrative so much that you're willing to go down that road? That's not a road that nobody should be going down. And like, give you a perfect example on that. I can go back to when the shooting at the Orlando nightclub happened. Now, I kept my mouth shut that entire Sunday to that night. And I said what I said because I wanted justice. I wanted to know what was going on. Now, one of my Facebook friends at the time started blaming Republicans. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, we don't even have all the information yet. So I didn't respond to that very next day, which was Monday. And I said, he's like, well, you need to blame Republicans. It's their fault the shooting happened. I was like, now, wait a minute. I'm not passing judgment on anyone until I get more information on what's going on. Because at that point, Monday morning, it was still real sketchy. You know what happened? He fucking blocked me. Really? Because I didn't agree with you 100%, no questions asked? That's what I see. And I know people out there is going to watch this, is going to say the exact same thing that I'm saying they ran into. It's complete and total bullshit. I want to have the conversation with people about what's going on, but if you're going to have this from the regressive left, that's going to happen. I don't think they want the conversation, all honesty, because they live in their own self-created bubble. It's like, I don't think they understand how society works. Or in the echo chamber was actually the word I was looking for, the self-created echo chamber. They've been in it so long, they believe everything they see on that is 100% fact. Don't believe me? Go on the bipartisan reports. Go on Occupy Democrats, you know. Go on Vox is getting bad, you know. Huffington Post can be like that from time to time. Or pick any type of progressive leaning website or video channel. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. And you just got to take a step back and look and say, you know what? What the fuck are they doing? I mean, they're trying to shove a narrative down everybody else's throat so bad it's harming their own cause. That is what the regressive left and the SJWs are all about. Well, folks, I'm going to get off here. Some black guys channel, I'll put in the link in the description below so you can watch the entire video. But I wanted to get on here to do a response video. Well, it's not necessarily a response. I want to expand on this a little bit. And what say you? Am me and him 100% correct what we talking about? Are we totally full of shit? Please let me know in the comments below. And I suggest you watch this video also. Well, folks, that is it on this response video. I thank you for watching. And be careful. And remember, because they won the wagon wheel yesterday, fear the root.